Sunken Galleons.
Show me.
Hi, I'm the Space Quest historian, and welcome back to Monkey Island 2, where today we set sail with none other than Kate Capsize. Now, where did she fuck off to? Alright,
Idiots.
there you were. Yes, idiots indeed.
They can't keep me locked up.
The door's locked.
Well, alright, we do have the key, and you're
figure a
absolutely
way
right.
out of
They
here.
cannot lock you up forever, although we did our very, very
I'll figure
best.
a way out of here.
Small key? No. Which one's the jail key?
I'll
Jail
figure a
key?
way out of here.
There might be. No, that's a crypt key. You know what? Let's try the small key. See what happens. Oh, it was.
Hey.
Nah, that was it. I fumbled with it intentionally. You're not gonna.
I can explain.
Thanks for letting me out of there. You'll have to
Right.
excuse me if I don't stick around. I've got to find out who framed me.
Couldn't possibly have been this handsome young little fucker, could it? No. Wait. Well, okay. Well, she is quick on her toes. We're just gonna leave the wanted poster up, you know, for posterity's sake, and head on back to Butte Island. So how's the investigation going?
Sunken Galleons.
Fuck off. Right, hello.
I'm interested in chartering a ship.
Great. My fee is 6,000 pieces of 8.
That's a little steep.
Don't you think 6,000 pieces of 8 is a bit high?
No, I don't.
Not for the Sunken Galleons?
Do you give credit?
She laughed derisively.
I don't have that much money.
I guess you'd better find some more then, huh?
I thought we had
Jesus.
infinite funds here. Oh,
See
come
the
on.
world.
You little
Check it out.
swine. I will not check it out. I will go find money. Thought occurs. We don't actually give her any money. We have a look in the card catalog after famous shipwrecks. Should be here somewhere. Sharks, shipbuilding, close, not slang pirates, sin. Lovely. Shipwrecks, sea disaster. Depends on who's on
with this
board.
card catalog.
Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Disasters! Great shipwrecks of our century from the Lime Life disaster series.
Great shipwrecks of our century. I'll have to remember that.
He is now remembering it,
I've
folks.
had it with this card
This is
catalog.
him remembering it. And now for that most triumphant of
pardon,
puzzle
this-
solving,
What do you want this time?
we would refer yonder book
I'm
to
looking
the
for a book.
librarian, and she
What book
fetches
are you looking
it.
for?
Be
Do
still,
you have
my
great
fucking
shipwrecks of our
heart.
century?
And off she scoots. I could never tell if she's like smiling really widely when she's rolling on that.
Okay.
Or
Here
if her
you
glasses
go.
just tip down.
Anything
I
else?
think it's her going, which is really
I won't
weird.
be needing any more books just now.
All right, so
Remember, silence is golden.
I will read aloud whenever I want. For instance, right now.
Great shipwrecks of our century. Says here the Mad Monkey sank at 40 north, 87 west.
Those coordinates are randomized every time you play, as far as I know anyway. Might not be totally randomized, because otherwise they would have sat there and just had poor fucking Dominic read aloud every numerical value. North, south, 10, 11, 12, 13. No. So let's go and show her this and say, hey, guess what? You can have all the booty there is on
Check it
this
out.
ship. I just want
See
woman
the
in big hat.
world.
I don't want that, incidentally.
Sunken Galleons. Sightseeing. Thanks, but no thanks.
Come on.
I'm interested in chartering a ship.
Great. As I mentioned, my fee is 6,000 pieces of 8.
Or booty. Nope, booty doesn't count. Excuse me, I don't suppose you could lend me 6,000 pieces of 8, you know, for old time's sake? Incidentally, someone in the comments mentioned that this line
Hey, it's Kyle Katarn.
was put in the special edition. Kyle Katarn was not the original line. It was some dude I've never heard of.
Big prizes for just one.
Where the fuck did he come from? His sprite wasn't there just before, was it?
Big prizes for just one.
Where the fuck did he come from? His sprite wasn't there just before, was it?
Big prizes.
Okay, come on. Daddy needs a new pair of glass bottom boats so I can go find some.
Sunken Galleons.
27 red.
Yeah, I
You're
know.
a winner, kid.
I know.
Which of our fabulous prizes?
I want the 60 pieces of 8.
Give me the money.
This might take a while. Hey, I forgot to give this guy the wood polish. I don't think you actually need to do that.
Polish it for him.
Oh, you rat bastard, you. All right.
Thanks. Here's a piece of 8 for your trouble.
A piece of 8. You know what? I think it might be more worth to actually just play the slot machine. Although the animation of him masturbating a peg leg is fantastic. Dude, I won this plaque. Do you want it?
How much will you give me for this plaque?
I'm not interested.
Bugger. Yeah.
What do you mean? It's worth a mint.
For a lump of pus on a shingle?
Yes.
That's not just any lump of pus.
It's a really disgusting
Yeah?
one.
What's so special about it?
Oh, we get to bamboozle it, yes. It's made out of rare ecologically safe materials. Also biodegradable.
The spit of the person who killed LeChuck is on it.
Really? That
Well,
would
now.
make it very valuable.
Would it?
I do
Sure.
like bronze anyway.
Well, why
I'll
not?
give you 6,000 pieces of 8 for it.
Perfect! Even if we'd somehow managed to waste all of our money, we're now 6,000 pieces of 8 in. And I didn't even have to leave the fucking island. Sunken Galleons on this motherfucker.
Sightseeing.
Shut up.
I'm interested in chartering a ship.
Let's go.
Great. As I mentioned, my
Yeah,
fee is
yeah,
6,000
you
pieces of 8.
mentioned a lot of things.
Okay, I'll pay you the 6,000 pieces of 8.
I also hate you.
You've chartered yourself a ship. My name's
Fan-fucking-tastic.
Kate Capsize. I'll be your captain. Are
I'll push
ready
you
to
off
leave
the
now?
edge of your boat. Yes, yes, let's blow this Okay, I was just about to say
Yeah,
that.
let's blow this popsicle stand.
Have you got a course planned or anything?
Yes, I
Show you
do.
where I want to go on this map that Captain Dredd gave me.
Oh, fuck, I should have looked that up. I forgot. Hang on.
Well, here we are.
This
What
is
now?
wrong. This is totally wrong. I'll dive in and look for the... Never mind.
Let's head back to Booty Island.
Since you came back empty-handed, we can go out again, free of charge. Just let me know if you
Fan-fucking-tastic, because
wanna
I'm out
go.
of spit. Alright, let's
See
have a
the
look at that thing
world.
again.
Great shipwreck says here.
Yes.
The Mad Monkey
40
sank at
north,
40
87 west.
87 west.
40 north, 87 west. 40 north, 87 west. 40 north, 87 west. 40... I'll ask her that later. 40
ready to
north,
head out again.
87 west.
Okay, show me where
Yes,
you
yes, yes, yes. It's 48 north, 70 west. Fuck! At least we can insult her while we're here.
This ship is so small, the rats are leaving it humpbacked.
The guy who writes your lines is as funny as your tailor.
Good, because I look fucking spiffy.
Let's head back to Booty Island.
40 north, 87 west. That would be
Well,
here.
here we are.
Yay!
What now?
I'll just insult your boat one more time.
Whose bathtub did this ship come from?
Did you think that up all by yourself?
I did indeed. I am so great.
What did you do? Order this ship out of the back of a comic book?
Very funny.
I thought so too. Yes, thank you. Now I'll dive in and look for the... Thank you.
I'll dive in and look for the Sunken Galleon.
Are you sure you can swim?
Hey, I can hold my breath for 10 minutes.
We've proven that. Didn't even bother taking off our clothes, did we? By the way, the diving music, also the music on Kate's boat, is, again, one of the best. Not as good as the funeral march reggae style we heard with Rapscallion, but still pretty damn good. Very cinematic, I'm sure you'll agree. And if you swim down to the wrong one, then of course there's just nothing on the bottom there. Hello, squid! Can I have you? I have always wanted to okay, you will not be my friend. I will, however, indeed have the head of the monkey. Give monkey to me. And now we can walk around safely. Which is kind of a shame because he was doing a very good Bob and Threadbare impression right there.
I got the monkey head!
We got the monkey
Let's
head!
head back to Booty Island.
Well, congratulations on your find, Guybrush.
Cheerio,
Be
Miss
sure and tell
Sophie.
any friends you might have about capsized charters. See you around the turnpike.
I will when you wake up.
Sunken Galleons.
Mhm.
Glass pot.
So in case this dude wasn't out of money already,
Figurehead from the Mad Monkey. Ordinarily, I'd pay 6 million pieces of 8 for this, but I'm a bit short on the cash right now.
I've really cleaned out his shop anyway, so
piece for it.
Sure, I'll take the map piece.
sure I will.
It's yours.
Cheerio, Miss
That's
Sophie.
the last map piece.
And
Gee,
yonder,
I
we
still
shall
can't make heads or
scoot.
tails of it. I think
Have
I
you
need an
tried
expert.
gluing it together? Right, off we go. I thought there was going to be a cutscene there. It will probably come when I go on the ship. So anyway, it's back to the cartographer, but first, an intermission from our dear friend, Mr. Chuck.
Mon,
First
I
name
gotta
Love.
take you back to Scab Island. I got
I
good
was
news to
hoping.
deliver.
Okay. Narrator can't even be bothered.
Chuck, sir, I got good news and I got bad news. The bad news.
Good news is I've swallowed a lot of glass. Bad news.
The good news is that I got a plan that can't fail.
Which is good, because I've tried everything else I thought of, so this has to not fail.
Let's take the map to a cartographer to have it deciphered. I'll head him off before he gets there.
How?
If your plan fails,
It will not, your voodoo lordship.
So many questions, because of course what happens now is we head over to the cartographer's little cozy cabin, which by the way is like 10 times the size of the woodpecker or whatever the fuck he was. And well, there he is. He's doing absolutely fine.
That thing.
Yes. Here, have this.
Ah, that'll work. Thanks.
Right, and then I'll hand over all the map pieces, and then he'll tell me to fuck off, and when I come back, he has suddenly mysteriously vanished. Now, my question to all of that, well, spoiler, obviously, my question to all of that is, how far away is LeChuck's little fancy getaway spa retreat fortress thing? Because, either Largo has warp speed on his little galleon, or Guybrush actually takes like several weeks to piss around the 3 islands here. So every time I've told him to go to Fat Island, it's like 3 weeks later, we've arrived at Fat Island. I don't think that's it. Anyway, hi, you do maps and shit, right? Yeah, but you show up as the first character in Curse of Monkey Island, so I instantly hate you.
Excuse me.
Just kidding. We'll have a chat with him, of course. Hello?
Excuse me. Do you know anything about Big Whoop?
Uh-oh, who sent you here? I should warn you, I'm heavily armed.
With fake accents.
I was sent by the IRS. Let me see your files.
The who? You better not try for my files.
Pay Townsend?
All my research on
sorry,
Big
stupid
Whoop is
joke.
in there.
Is it really?
Can I see your files?
Actually, there's not anything in them. I haven't
Other
really
than
been
my
able
urine.
to find out much hard information. What do you know about it?
I know that I'm looking for it.
I know I'm looking for it, and that's about it.
You mean you never heard of the 4 men who buried it?
I have actually. I read a book about them, and then I found all the map pieces, but I may have skipped this conversation entirely the first time I was on the island. So, sure.
No. Tell me all about it.
Well, all anyone knows for sure is that there was a shipwreck. The merchant vessel Elaine went down in a terrible storm.
Elaine?
Only 4 crew members survived. They washed up on a remote deserted island. Some say its name was Inky Island, but I don't believe that.
This means that Elaine Marley, who is the daughter of one of the 4 people on that shipwreck, was named after the dude's ship. Captain Marley, in fact. He was the captain of that ship. He named his daughter after the ship that went down. Class fucking act.
Well, why don't you believe it?
Because there's no such island. Anyway, that's where they supposedly found Big Whoop.
But what is Big Whoop?
Whatever it was so wonderful, or so horrible, that they never wanted anyone else to find it. So, they took the map they made of the island
He
and
tells the
split it up
audience?
among the 4 of them. And they all went their separate ways.
To die. And I like how it just subtly sets up the it's so wonderful or so horrible We'll find out. And of course, this is one of the first conversations you're supposed to have in the game. So then, you know, you're going around thinking, oh, it's a treasure, it's so wonderful. And then all of a sudden, your dead parents show up and start singing at you, and you go, maybe it's not so wonderful after all. I love that story. Bye-bye.
I love that story. Well, bye.
Okie dokie.
We've heard all this before. In fact, we have some shit to show you, mate.
What's this? A map?
No,
like
it's
only
just
part
dude
of a
links.
map.
No.
I got the rest of
I was at a
right
Chuck E.
here.
Cheese. I was bored.
Very interesting.
Can you put it all together into one map for me?
I'll do it for you if you'll run an errand for me. Go to the International House of Mojo and ask the fortune teller.
All the way over there?
Okay.
It takes several
I'll
minutes.
try to have this done for you when you come back.
Yeah, he will. Sure, he will. All right, fine. We'll do it. I've already spoiled what happens. I also like how Captain Dread all of a sudden said, all right, fuck off. I'm done ferrying you around, even though he's been doing it for what I assume must be months and weeks and years now. Because it's always night when you get to Scab Island. It's always day when you're on Booty or Fat Island. So again, that lends credence to the whole, let's go to this island, fine. 4 hours later, 4 weeks later, who knows. And all of a sudden, I've got deliveries, mate. Can't spend my entire life ferrying your shit around. And then he just dumps us on Scab Island at night again. And, you know, all this interesting shit happens. Hello, how have you been?
Mr. Threepwood?
Yeah, pretty good. Do I know you from somewhere?
Do I know you from somewhere?
We often forget those who help us most.
We do?
It was I who told you how to do away with LeChuck.
I mean, I know this is one of the first options you're supposed to pick because it's for, you know, people who haven't played the first one. But I just like the idea that we've been all over this game. We've been to her several times. We've bought potions that reanimate the dead. We've got a voodoo doll made. And then right at the end, the third time we go, there's like, who are you again?
Wally sent me to pick up some love potion.
Oh, okay. Tell him I said to enjoy, but to be careful. It's powerful stuff.
Also, I blew my nose in it.
Getting hurt. Wait. I just felt a sudden disturbance in the force.
No, why
as if
not?
A tiny, tiny voice just called out in fear.
It was the tapeworm living in his ass.
A message in a table. I think Wally's in trouble, and I think LeChuck has something to do with it.
But once again, I'm not going to lift a finger to
I'm gonna
help.
go check.
Or I could stand around here doing nothing. No, okay, I'll go check. And mercifully, now it's still gonna make me row to fucking shore. Oh, hello, yes. Sudden appearance of Kratos Mysterious.
The Ghost Pirate LeChuck. Care of LeChuck's Island Getaway and Spa. Contents, miscellaneous voodoo supplies.
Okay, real talk, I had honestly forgotten that joke was in there, Getaway and Spa, so I thought I was being really clever earlier, and I guess I wasn't. Jesus fucking Christ. Anyway, let's go see how he's doing! Hey kid, where are you?
Where'd he go?
Where did he go?
Someone's hastily scratched a message here. It just says, LeChuck. Oh no. LeChuck's kidnapped the cartographer.
I can't even be bothered to remember his name.
He has my map.
Now it's personal. All right, so obviously we have to head back to the swamp and climb into the crate, and then it's on to LeChuck's fortress, and then the stuff happens, and then it's almost to game over. I think we can just end the game right here. What do you say? Let's go and play something more interesting. Why am I heading to the beach? I'm not really that funny, am I? No, let's get in the crate and do some damage, but we'll wait with that until next episode. So thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, do whatever you kids do. Do leave me a comment because my oh my, do I love the comments. And well, this has been a real treat. And we now no longer have to hear Kate Capsize talk about Sunken Galleons, so that's a plus. She's dead now. Anyway, cheers, and I'll see you around the Chrono stream. Bye.